All right. What's going on, everyone? Aaron here, Clean Cuts Lawn Care. Got Robbie with me.
What's going on, everybody?
Even though it's not as normal, no, it is your normal day, but we are way behind. It is it's Thursday, and we're just now. This is the first of our 5 routes. We got through 4 of the 5 last week pretty good. Then it took 3 days to get through the last 1 route because of all the rain. Robbie last week got his first experience of no choice but to mow when it's very wet. How'd that go?
Rough.
That was brutal.
Definitely
right?
rough. Not a fan.
Yep.
That's for sure.
we showed him, you know,
nice weather.
Yeah, constantly scraping the deck. That shit
every
sucks,
yard
right?
and shit.
Yeah.
Bagging every yard, you know.
Yeah, so that sucks.
That's what it is.
This week, hopefully, it's going to be a little better. The rain's supposed to be done for the next 5 days. So these next 3 days, we're basically going to be putting in about 11.5 to 12 hours a day. No choice. We got to get the routes closer together again, and then we got to get them rerouted to their original route. So, oh, also, check this out. We did get our uniforms that we ordered. Let me see the back. So yeah, we got our uniforms that we ordered. How many did you get, Robbie?
I think I got 4.
4?
Yeah.
I think I got 5, and Vicky got 3, I think. We're gonna run a duplicate order, I think in August or September, but we're gonna add the hoodies on for that order. I thought about hats as well, but the guy said hats are really tricky to do. So we just ended up getting these actually these are pretty nice, comfortable hats. I had black ones of it,
nice,
but
light.
Yeah, very light. They're what's that called? Dry fit. I think these are dry fit.
Yeah.
So they're pretty comfortable hats. So we got our uniforms in order. And that's about it. So let's keep rolling. All right, we just got to another one. Now this is our newer of the 30s. I said in another video that on the original 30 last week, as we were pulling to start the mower, the wings on the recoil snapped and broke. I bought the replacement recoil, which I'm not saying, okay, well, I don't think it was a genuine Briggs part, but I did buy the recoil, put it on. Robbie goes to start it a couple houses ago, and the wings will not expand. They're not broken, but they will not expand. So it wouldn't start, and we had to run back and get this 30. So, Robbie, what's your
Oh, these damn mowers.
how's it been going with you in the 30s?
No, 30s don't like me.
He's cutting great, he's doing good, but we just ran into some maintenance issues, and unfortunately he's been the one at the helm
Trying to push me away
while the things have went wrong. But nothing he did, it would have happened no matter who was working them, but it is what it is. Robbie hasn't seen this backyard yet. I just told him the backyard's a little bit of a monster. He said, okay, I got you. Look at it, it's so small. He don't know though, he hasn't been here yet. That big hole right there, the mower never cuts it. That's where I found a fork and a screwdriver. That's why I trim it. Now he knows. All right, Robbie just blasted through that yard across the way. This front yard, I'm not even done with the edging and the trimming on these 3. Damn, look at that cut. Like I said, man, he's got the 30 down. He has the 0 turn down as well. But you know, we've had a couple mechanical issues on the other 30, so doing really good. Yeah, look at that cut. Nice. Another thing I'm not too crazy about with this speed feed head from Husqvarna, if something happens like this, it's not easy to get this open. And it's done this a few times to me to where I got no more, I mean, understandably it's out of string, but it doesn't come out. See how a little bit stuck in there? It's done that a few times to me. We had actually already cut that one with the 0 turn, but there was just a little bit too much grass, so I went ahead and did it again and bagged it up. Another really nice cut from Robbie here. Full of grass, 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 and more grass. That's all we got. That's from the neighbor right there. All this dead grass. From right here. So we're still rolling. For this route we technically have one more, which is on the same street as one prior. But we're gonna do a little project for her neighbor. We're gonna cut his edges out. They're pretty overgrown, and we're gonna mow one time for him. So I wanted to do that last on the route, and then depending on what time it is, we might go knock off a couple more just because of what's happened with the weather. So now because of the weather, you've seen all of our properties. Even though you only are on 3-day-a-week work schedule with us, now you've seen all the properties after we go to this next one. So you've seen the large properties, and you've seen the small cookie cutter $35 lawns.
Yep.
The business model I'm considering going after over the next year or 2 years is I want to get rid of anything that's over $40, and I want to fill up with 100 and more cookie cutter $35 lawns. Where do you sit on that? Because now you have been at the small properties, you've been at the larger properties.
I think it's a good idea, just based on the time, the efficiency, all that, and then leave the bigger jobs for like bigger yards. They want mulch and trimming and all that crap. I think you do it that way instead of having to get up to 52. That's always in the shop. Zero turn, having to do all that. I think just 30 inch.
The yards where we're able to blow through them,
I think,
even with a 30-inch.
I think just fill those up.
That's what I want, yeah.
If people want mulch jobs, we have...
Of course, yeah, we do that on the side. Yep.
Instead of worrying about having to cut big-ass yards and waste more time. Not waste time, but...
Spend more time, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, just sticking with the basic, quick and easy 1, 2, 3 yards instead of
me too.
dicking around, having to trim a lot, edge a lot, all that type of stuff.
Yep.
So I think it'd be a good idea. Just stick with that.
Yep, so that's kind of where I'm leading towards over the next 1 to 2 years. I honestly, if Robbie was working 5 days a week and we had all cookie cutter lawns, we could blow through 20 plus a day, no problem. Even if we used a bigger mower to help us do that. But to me, okay, possibly yes, you're making more money per se on a bigger lawn, but not if you're able to knock out 2 or 3 lawns at the same time that you're on that one lawn. And I'm not talking about commercial properties, I'm strictly speaking residential, because there's obviously a different way to bill for commercial, I would assume, as opposed to residential. So that's definitely what I'm leading to, especially in our area. We're the 7th largest city in Ohio. So there's so much work around here, it's unreal, which is why we've been able to get to where we are in such a short time. You know, we're in a very large city. Yeah, that's kind of the plan over the next couple years, even if we have to have a second crew starting part-time, and then build up a full second crew, that's fine. But, you know, that'll take some time. I'm not talking about that happening tomorrow or anything. So, all right, let's get to these last few and see what's going on. This is the next property, and then this one right here is where we're cutting the edges out and doing a one-time mow for them. So, let's get that started. Some of this was 8 inches over. 8. The guy was surprised what I was charging him when I first gave him the price.
Yeah.
He came out to let me know he'll be back, and he's seen what we were cutting out, and he goes, yep, I understand now. He says, sorry, I didn't know it was that bad.
Yep.
All right, these are going to be our last 2 for the day. It's this one right here, that one right there. Robbie's going to cut that section over there, his small backyard, with the 30-inch, and then he's going to jump on the 0 turn and do both front yards. Her backyard across the street is a little sketchy, so once I get done edging and trimming, he gets done mowing, I'll cut that backyard. Robbie will blow, and then we're going to get out of here for the day. This will be the last 2 for the day. We've gotten a lot done, plus that extra project that we just did, and then we'll get out of here. All right, he had to redo this one, but he's doing better on the second time. I think this yard is so big and open, he's actually having more trouble with it because of that. So you just got to keep practicing. He's getting a little frustrated, but it's just part of it. See, these were his original lines. He followed the street, and the street has a turn. I told him you should have followed the house because it's straight. Just like if you're coming this direction, the driveway's straight. So follow the driveway. He'll get it. He's getting it better on this one. All right, so he got it fixed up real good on the second pass. Yeah, I had to tell him, you know, you got to find a straight point to work off of, whether it be the house, the driveway, the street, a sidewalk. You know, you have to use a point of reference. You can see how how this turns, and that's what he used, unfortunately. But it's already got it fixed up. Did really good. He's got the turning and everything down. He has to get better with the process of starting it. You know, the brake on, handles out, you know, whatever, adjusting the height, the blades, making sure they're on when you start. So, but he's only used it a few times, and for only using it a few times, I'd say this is a pretty nice cut. Not much different than what it would look like if I would have cut it. So, pretty good. All right, my turn. Day is done. We took the equipment back. I'm heading back to the shop, heading back home now. I'm gonna have to go to the dump in the morning. We got a pretty full truckload. Some of it was from not yesterday, the day before, Tuesday. So we did extra lawns today. We got 2 extra done, plus that edging job we did. Every day we're gonna do extra houses to get the route tightened back up, then, you know, after that we'll be able to get them back on the regular schedule, because right now the weekends are being worked in order to get through the routes, and I try not to do that, but nothing we could do with the rain. Robbie did good. His 30s, his mowing with the 30s is it's on point. He's getting used to the blower. I told him today, you know, I kind of showed him, you know, use your arm. The movements you make with the blower is going to help you, you know, get everything moved around a certain way, and, you know, walking fast, or, you know, whatever. He's getting used to that. He did good on the 0 turn, other than his first mow at that 1 yard. Like I said, he used the street as a reference point, and I had him making banana lines, so he redid it. His second cut looked a lot better. He has to get used to it still. You know, making straight lines, getting his turns down packed. His turns are pretty good, actually. I don't know if you guys noticed that squeaking noise. It is the pivot points on the arms of the 0 turn. I'm gonna have to put, there's no Zerk fittings like to grease it or anything, but I'm gonna have to put some grease in those joints to get rid of that squeaking noise. That's annoying. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, the day's done. It's a little late. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm just heading home now, and we're gonna be right back at it first thing tomorrow. So all right, if you liked the video, hit like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, let me know everything I'm doing wrong, and keep the edges clean, boys. I'm out.